To have let the criticism when it's come. Neres put it in.
Game in that decider against PSV. Question marks were asked about him in terms of half-time
Appearance. Here's Neres, picked out by Ziyech. And Neres! Right into the top corner. Yet another assist for Hakim Ziyech. But that is now.
Away, the ball again, no doubt. But it didn't look a particularly good first touch, but the second one was brilliant to settle it, get it out of his feet and whip it into that far corner. And you talked about why the change in terms of who was coming off. It's probably because Neres says, don't take me off, I've got goals in me.
Yeah, bow down to the manager as well as to the player who scored the goal. A change of heart that worked perfectly. And a 14th goal. It was well delayed by Erik ten Hag because David Neres did
centre forward. I'm probably looking at the man on the ball. As soon as I take my eye off.
For the green and white army,
they the national team because they should be competing at major finals.
So here's a young Brazilian in David Neres. And is hassled out of it by Varmadam. Wanted it more, but credit to Neres. Although there was a suspicion of handball there. Got it back, and Van der Looy.
Well, protecting himself, he would suggest. They're not there. Lovely little trick. Too much for Memisevic, and then takes a risk, takes him on to what?
Goal kick.
Neres sees that Tavic's coming. He rolls him a little bit. It's clumsy, his challenge, but not really.
Goal last time out. There are goals in this side. They're the likes of David Neres we've seen, and Lasse Schöne. So they've lost out, and this is Van der Beek, and this is Neres. Quick feet. No one able to get.
Neres picks the ball up. Lovely skill. Goes past one or two players. Good footwork. And then Scars brings him down.
Neres. Woudenberg, and Neres shows his own.
It's too tight. Just trying to nick the ball. It's a routine foul.
Neres. Away from Peary, away from Torsby. Schöne to Neres, who's cutting in off that right-hand side and letting fly.
He's coming inside on his left foot.
Done anything since he came on, the New Zealander. Neres is in, and Neres must score, and does. And that is the icing on the cake for Ajax. 2 late goals underline their dominance in the game.
And that little ball in behind the fullback. Neres has played well today. He's got his goal. 4-1. Slightly flatters Ajax. Had a couple of good chances just after half-time, but it was close up until about the 80-minute mark, until they got their third. You can see Ziyech picked another pass. Defender takes his eye off the ball. And again, easy finish, no-look finish.
Not the ones to be underestimated. They've got a few players that are in the team that are capable. PSV have a missed up which probably might be next week when they face each other, then all of a sudden the league will be wide open.
Well, here's Justin Clive with a super run on the cutback off the post. In fact, it was Neres, wasn't it, who was the woodwork there, saved Heracles.
Individual skill, Neres coming inside, skipping past the fullbacks there, Duarte as well as Bass. Too much pace. Here you can see he literally falls Bass on the floor.
Against Groningen last week. Here's Neres, who's got beyond his fullback. He's got full there in support, and it behind for a corner.
This is a beautiful pass from Ziyech. What they have to utilize a lot more often. Diagonal balls. Christensen, very dangerous here. Find himself some space. Skip past, but him, he doesn't even relate to his dad. He says he wants to do even more.
Here he goes again. Finding Neres.
I think they will come off short this season, but next season will be really important for Ajax. Referee says play on, but then the reverse ball from Van der Beek wasn't matched there.
Ziyech. Can he produce some magic? Good ball in, there is the goal! David Neres gets it! They've had to wait a while for that, but the patience...
Fake with a beautiful cross there. As you can see, Neres with the inside run between Duarte and Bass. Nobody tracking him. And the first time finish
is from a final midfielder, George Boateng. And all we have to say, George, is that the reverse fixture back in November ended NAC Breda 0, Ajax 8.
Goes on the other side where his partner, compatriot Kluivert. And what a tricky play.
Now Neres. Fancy footwork.
Defender here, a looping cross from Ziyech.
Defender in front of him. Certainly looked like a foul initially as Neres rides a challenge. Still Neres. We now have a NAC Breda down, and oh my goodness, great finish. David Neres resisted all the intervention from the NAC players and then sides Ajax into the lead with just over 6 minutes left of the first half.
Really being fouled. Should have been a foul from Metz. Referee says plays on. Neres with determination, persistence, beating all the players, come inside, and what a shot. Myers could not get anywhere near Neres. Here you are, he just shifts it to his left foot, and what a venomous shot. Birigiti onto the ground, too late. This is the goal again with Neres where he shows strength, determination, and clinical finish there.
For the corner, good work by Neres. But this man here got them in front. Just David Neres' goal 6 minutes before half.
Eyes confused. Red lips always lie. Have a filthy pride. That's a murder. Red lips always lie. Red lips always lie. Red eyes confused.
I miss the mazes in your makeup. Your tears would take up broke up with all the breakup calls, and now we never wanna wake up until it shakes up. Spring up to fight him down to fall. Of all guitar chords you could have picked, strumming softly to sheet music, nor the cracks from your cymbal hits. Knew you'd beat me.
Na hora que me escutar, vai ver que isso não é drama. Precisa raciocinar, que beijo não resume em transar. Mas quem sou eu? Se quiser vir pra cá, vou me contradizer e não aguentar. Fiz essa letra pra te incentivar, mas se você mudar vai fazer falta. Na hora que me escutar, vai ver que isso não é drama. Precisa raciocinar, que beijo não resume em transar. Mas quem sou eu? Se você mudar vai fazer falta. Se teu hobby é sentar,
to find Neres, 3 options in the middle, lifted towards the back post, Donny van der Beek, onto Kluivert.
Neres was probably picking out that wonderful ball at the far post, lovely touch, deft to Kluivert. Kluivert with a lovely deft touch into the path of Huntelaar with a return. What about that from Neres?
Superb piece of skill by the Brazilian, waiting for an option.
Here's the piece of skill from Neres.
David Neres.
Smile lights up my heart. Broken promises made me lose my self-control. A shadow.
Nicely done. It continues to run forward. Neres! Well, what an end to the first half, and what a contribution from David Neres. A couple of goals in a few minutes. A winning performance. The little slip. Put that in. Neres, unselfish. Huntelaar had to be inevitable, and the goal that always looked as if it was coming arrives just short of the hour mark, and Klaas-Jan Huntelaar.
Play an ultra long pass just to get your side further up the pitch.
Neres! It's Christensen getting forward. Neres is still going.
Azawi is back out there for the time being. Neres looking
to defender Tsimikas.
The dark arts perfectly executed maybe by Tsimikas. David Neres. Oh, Neres turned Van der Linden inside out, and a second time they're going to walk it in. Kasper Dolberg with the finish, but David Neres getting all the congratulations. That was wing wizardry of the highest order.
Well, there's no the ball into an area, and he does a little flick, and okay, he doesn't quite get there, Van der Linden, but the turn afterwards and the simple tap in for Kasper Dolberg, brilliant feat. Okay, maybe not quite meant what he do, but this bit he does. Great little turn. Gives
Ziyech into Siem de Jong. Oh, for Neres, it was beautifully done. Is there a flag? There is no flag. It's 3-1. Now are in the bag for Ajax.
Just go for the way he's played in the last sort of 15-20 minutes of this game, Neres. He's really made a difference. Great little flick by Sim Dion. Goalkeeper's looking at the linesman. He's not bothered. 2 goal scorers now.
Here's Neres once again. What's he going to do next? That's the question.
Well, you can see here his feet are so quick, and poor old Simicast don't know where he's going. Look, I'm not sure Neres knows where he wants to do. But like this bit here is just. This is.
Grande qualidade nesta recepção. A bola vinha complicada, surgiu a pressão e é bem mostrado, não há dúvida nenhuma. Ele vai muito. Parece não ter dúvidas e parece-me que não há mesmo dúvida sobre a falta. Ele não consegue tocar. Vamos ver o que é que ele consegue fazer, este antigo jogador do União Berlim. E agora um pormenor delicioso, atenção, e quase. E cá está, aquela brincadeira, aquela maldade de há pouco já estava batido. Mais um bom arranque de David Neres. E aí está, repara, agora já vai só para...
Few days on the pitch for Ajax. Busy time offered as well as they try and bring in some reinforcements as Neres is behind for the goal kick.
Great skill again from Neres, another winger. Replacement if needed.
Here's Neres. Well, he went down there.